August 4th, the last day of Shark Week. A lot of stuff that's on today is a lot of repeat stuff, so I'm out doing a little transmission shift tuning, trying to get it to shift a little bit nicer. They had an issue that this thing would, you'd come to a stop and it'd start off in second and then go to first. It was very strange. So I screwed with the shift points and where they are. So now it starts in first. It holds each gear for a little bit more RPM out of it. Because before it was like first, second, third, you're going to go real fast like that. And I'm like, what the hell is with that? So I spread out the shift parameters a little bit. And it's a lot nicer to drive, I'll tell you that. It picked up horsepower because you're not, it was shifting out of its power range. You know, I put those shift points in its, you know, at say 100, or it won't even say 100, say 75% throttle. It was like too high of a gear. It was making no power, you know. So I changed that up a little bit. I spread them out a little bit, so now it stays in its power range, RPM range, a lot longer, and it builds more line pressure doing that. It builds more line pressure, so you get a much firmer shift. Right now I'm just driving around easy, getting it to, you know, street drive nice, you know. So at throttle position, 20% throttle position, it's not shifting so hard that it's chirping the wheels. It just shifts normal. But when you get to 70, you know, 60, 70, 80%, 100% throttle position, the line pressures are up higher, so it shifts a lot firmer. So that's where we're at. So I'm gonna pause you guys and see what else I can screw with on this thing today. It is getting a little warm out right now, so the temperature's up about 210 degrees, which you gotta kind of live with it on a day like today. So, but it's not overheating by any means. So gonna pause you. Kind of where I live. There's all kinds of cornfields. This is my old apartment where I used to live with Jamie back there. Yeah. We got fucking cornfields and black and white cows. That's about it. Look at a lot of the fucking corn. I feel like I'm in Kansas, for Christ's sakes. Corn. More corn. Oh, wait a minute. Cows. More corn. Corn. But I like it. There's no shootings or nothing going on here. Unless you're on somebody's property. Yeah. So. Yeah, buddy. And Connecticut State Cop right there. So we're gonna put this down for a little bit so I don't get a fucking ticket. So gotta pause you. Yeah, buddy. Connecticut State Cop. Yeah, we don't want to screw around in front of that guy. The last time I did that, I got a $240 ticket. Alright, we are actually in East Windsor right now. For a brief minute, believe it or not. This is where all three towns meet. We got Enfield, East Windsor, Ellington, all connect right in this corner here. To our left is East Windsor, straight ahead is Enfield, and right now we're in Ellington. So let's just let this roll for a little bit. Oh, look, to our right. Oh, more corn. Weird. Cornfields for as long as you can see, as far as you can see. Red MR2. This is crazy. Ellington Bowls are right next to us before those houses were built. See if I can take this down, give you a little visual here. All that right there, you can't really see. Oh, wait a minute, we got train tracks here, you'll be able to see. That's all, as far as you can see, are all cornfields. That's crazy. In Enfield. So, yeah, Ellington behind us, Enfield straight ahead, and to our left, about 50 yards, is East Windsor. So, let's take the left. Here comes our East Windsor town sign right here on our right. We're going by it. Alright, so now we're in East Windsor. That's where all three towns meet. And oh, weird. Look to our right. Now we're in Tobacco. And I think that's lettuce, believe it or not. But that right there is all tobacco. Broadleaf tobacco. All lettuce over here. Look at it. Lettuce. Lettuce everywhere. Okay. Now we're going to come up. Oh, wait a minute. I got to see if I beat this light. There we go. Now, we were in Ellington there for a second. Now we're back in East Windsor. It switches on and off real quick, so you gotta kind of stay with me. These are just right, these fields to the left here. There's nothing growing there. They're trying to regen them. So because when they grow vegetables, the vegetables pull so much and tobacco pulls so much out of the soil that they, here you go, there's tobacco. That's broadleaf tobacco. That goes on the outside, that's the wrapper. Well, when they grow tobacco and they grow vegetables, not as much vegetables, but tobacco, it beats the hell out of the soil. So they'll do like 7 years in one field, and then by the 7th year you'll see the difference from year 1 to year 7 on the tobacco leaves. So then they'll do a year or two of vegetables, and then they'll grind all the old, after they pick the vegetables, they'll grind all the stalks and everything up into the soil for natural fertilizer. And then they'll go another 2 years of nothing growing on it, just weeds and whatever nature allows to grow out there. Even some vegetables will come up back up again, pumpkins or whatever, and then they will grind all that back into the soil. They'll till it all into the soil, and then by the 5th year they can go back to tobacco for 7 years again. So that's why a lot of these tobacco farmers here, they have thousands of acres, but only they're pretty good at their management just be in a regen process. But yeah, that's the way it is here in my town in New England. But yeah, Connecticut is the broadleaf capital of the world. A lot of Cuban cigars, and all they'll buy their broadleaf, their outer wraps, from Enfield, Connecticut, where I live, from Enfield, and they're world renowned. So, little history for you. So, alright, gonna pause you. Okay, so now we got more broadleaf tobacco over there. We are going to take a break. I'm gonna go in, have some lunch and an adult beverage at my favorite watering hole, and we'll come back to do a wrap up of today's cruise around and talk session. I should say it's like an update session or something, but oh, I got a stop sign. Yeah, it's been fun. You know, I've been able to do a little street tuning today. I get the tranny dialed in. I made a couple stops, a couple of my friends. Yeah, things are good. So, gonna pause you. Okay. There's a Sunday with me. A Sunday with Paulie. When I don't have band rehearsal or anything like that. I go cruising around a little bit. I look for cars. I look for stuff. I look for projects on Sundays. I go get gas. Or E85. Then I come home and do yard work. And then at night, we usually watch some TV and we start tackling another project. Either on that or this or something else. I do have some side work coming up. Some stuff on a Jeep. I'm going to be tackling sway bar links and bushings and stuff, I do believe. I have to look at it first. And I'm going to start doing some recording at work. Just stuff on GM cars or tricks or tech tips or whatever. I'm going to start doing some of that too, just for more content on the channel. I don't know if I'm going to do a separate playlist for that stuff. I should, but yeah. So I'm going to end this right here. So hit the like button. It does good stuff for the channel. Don't forget to comment if you have any questions or anything in the comments below. Like, and if you're new here, subscribe, because there's a lot of different stuff that goes on here. Like I said, I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm still waiting for my converter to show up. I am going to call them tomorrow. If they don't have an answer that I like to hear, like you're going to see it in a couple days is the answer that I want, then I'm just going to call my my bank or a credit card. I'm going to contest the sale, stop it, get my money back, and then I am going to go with a company out of it's in Connecticut. They're out of the southern part of Connecticut. It's called Dynamic Transmissions. They're out of like New Haven area, so that's complete opposite from where I am. I'm up in the northern center of the state, and they are at the southern center of the state, which Connecticut's small. From Enfield to New Haven, I want to say it's like 56 miles. Like, that's from town to town in Texas. So Connecticut's very small. But Dynamic is a fantastic transmission company. They've been in business for a very long time. And one of my good friends, Charlie, that's all he runs in his in his all his race cars, and he's had many race cars. And right now he's got 800 horsepower naturally aspirated 67 Nova that's in shallow 8s. So and he's got a built power glide from them with a converter from them, and it's flawless. Every transmission that he's ever gotten from them has been flawless. It's worked every time. So I think I could trust him on a converter. I just got to see what their prices are. PTC was a little steep on their price, and Circle D wasn't so bad, but they were still a little steep on their price. So if Dynamic could be somewhere in the neighborhood and I can get my money back from PTC, then that's what I'm going to go with. So I'm going to do a little bit of internet searching tonight, and that'll be it. But so this video for today is over, I do believe. If it isn't ended, then I will run this portion after I had some other stuff. So anyways, have a good one, folks. See you next video.